One prominent local attorney and member of the Jacksonville Human Rights Coalition just learned some lessons from one of the most peaceful people in the world, the Dalai Lama. John Phillips just got home from Brussels, Belgium after attending PeaceJam and also the Mind and Life conference, and he's anxious to share his experiences with us. John is joining us now. I think really the most important thing here is now you've met Bill Murray and the Dalai Lama for Caddyshack fans.
Right? It's like namaste and like, you know, have a beer.
That's
it's
really
crazy.
like, I mean, I don't even know where you go from here, but I want to start by talking about the conferences. You know, tell me more about them and how you found out about them.
There were two things basically going on at the same time. One is PeaceJam, which I'm involved with and a sponsor of, which took me to Ghana, and it's the most amazing group. They've been around for 20 years. Their goal is to take teenagers and teach them peace through Nobel Prize laureates. And what better, world to start with our youth and teach them. Surrounding that, so I was excited to go see Jody Williams, who is an American who helped abolish landmines. And surrounding that was a conference led by the Dalai Lama for 3 days, where he was on stage the entire time. And like, what? And I was front row.
Right, there it is. Is he photobombing you?
Yeah, well, I think I'm kind of selfieing, and I wasn't sure if that was appropriate or not, but he laughed and liked it. And right after that, when we found the video last night, he gives me kind of a wave and and one of those. And I think if you really watch it, you can see me float 6 feet, because it was just so amazing.
So here's the thing. I mean, you really, it's almost impossible to meet him, and the reasoning is very sad.
It is. He is the 14th direct descendant of Buddha, according to their lore. And if you spend time with him, you start believing in reincarnation and the whole Eastern concept. But the Chinese still don't want him around anymore. They've taken over Tibet. There's still death threats. His security force is ridiculous. And
so his security force is larger than we would see for a U.S. president.
It is, absolutely. And they rent out, he goes down an elevator shaft by himself. It's for a guy that's so mindful in preaching peace, to have that much around him. Like Lady Gaga said something positive about him, and now she's banned from China. They're still that serious. And there's a Dalai Lama, and he said he doesn't want to be reincarnated, so that there's no 15th, because the Dalai Lama is typically born in Tibet, which is now under China control, and they're worried it's going to be some fake Dalai Lama. It's crazy.
And like I said, I mean, that is a very sad situation. I want to talk about something a little more uplifting. Let's talk about PeaceJam.
Yes.
You have plans to bring this here to Jacksonville. And like you said, it's all about teaching peace to our future.
Correct, 100%. I've seen Lama Bowie speak, and Jody Williams now, and Dalai Lama, that are the three amazing, peaceful people that have won the prize. And they have these conferences, which are great, but they teach a high school and elementary school curriculum to these kids based upon the teachings of these amazing people. And we don't have a chapter in Jacksonville yet. We're working towards that. I'll do anything in my power, because, we both have young kids. And if we can get them learning this way, not that, I mean, you can critique American history books all you want, but to learn something, like in the last 3 days, every day since I've been back, we've sat down Indian style on our floor, counted to 10 with our entire family, and it brings tears to my eyes thinking about it, because we should all do that. We should all just celebrate the moments.
And just take a time to be in that moment.
100%.
I could talk to you about this all day. Unfortunately, we're out of time for this show, but I know you're going to be bringing a lot to the Human Rights Commission here in Jacksonville, and look forward to PeaceJam in the future. All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, Vic, back to you.
Well, thanks, guys. If you have